guys to continue to find your rhythm offensively?
We just got to play fast. When we get that rebound, just whoever gets
7 as we start the second quarter. An empty possession for each team, and then a turnover. So Gilgeous-Alexander and Anthony Edwards both getting a breather here, and now Thunder have made 8 of their last 10. A.J. Mitchell can't get it.
He doesn't look happy.
Colin Hartenstein, they say he grabbed the bicep of Gobert, so that's the first foul. So nope. The coaches, the players, the Minnesota fans, everybody's letting Hartenstein.
Team, if Mike Conley could play 35 minutes as your starting point guard.
In between these two teams since the Western Conference Final, the Thunder won that series by 5.
I mean, look at this lineup. It's Kenrich. It's.
Well, that's 2 quick fouls on DiVincenzo. Mitchell on the attack. Caruso from the corner. No good. In the first quarter. Great backdoor cut. Points and 4 boards. Tough pass by Conley. Knocked away. 10 on the bench as well. Shot clock at 2. Naz Reid got it away in time. Rich Williams, and it's another foul on him. His second. And the 4th team headache. Here's Dillingham. Can't. Second and third attempts for the XD and the ESPN app. Field goal in the first quarter. He's doubled. Dillingham will take the 3. And when we talked to him before the game, said it's been really hard for Dillingham and the other young players to find challenge by Mark Daigneault. Crew chief to set something up where you don't commit a 24-second violation. Clock down to 5. Holmgren over Edwards on the baseline. There is not a possession where there is not somebody right in.
Now, right?
Follow through with the content. When we get a little bit later, I may not test you unless we have like a sponsored. Reigning MVP and Finals MVP. Randall's got him on the switch. He'll take the 3.
At times with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Think about the times in the play.
He is progressing. He was out here warming up pre-game on Randall on the reach-in, and that will put them up. And Jalen Williams at the line. 5 points so far off the bench for him. In the semifinals December 13th, championship game December 16th in Las Vegas. Only 4 teams have been 18-1 or better through 19. Gotta wonder, battling that illness, if it's affecting him at all, as Holmgren has spin, the hang. Front rimmed it, battling for it, got it back, goes up.
And as poorly as you've shot it, as hard as things have been, look at this, you're down 6.
13 of the 17 wins for Oklahoma City have been by double. Gilgeous-Alexander now 3 of 9. Kicks to Jalen Williams, drives past McDaniel.
So level of physicality by Minnesota historically and has held true this year. They are downsized here.
Edwards couldn't control the ball, and it's a turnover by the Timberwolves.
And I love that from Anthony.
He's grown in this season, says Chris Finch, the head coach. SGA tough fight with Edwards deep in the shot clock. Edwards trying to create, fires underneath the shin. Alexander immediately grabs his right leg. He's up, but he's hobbling on the other end. Kroll knifes through the defense, gets it out to Clark. But a traveling violation.
He is wiry strong.
Leading Ulst.
One of the best defenders in the league. And it's hard, right? They can handle the ball. But this, to me, is where you miss Nickeil Alexander.
Watts is 1 of 5. Randall is 1 of 8. So the complimentary piece has got to. Shannon. Extra passing. DiVincenzo. And a foul call. Eve with the Rockets taking on Steph Curry and the Warriors. As the shot clock will be off when Oklahoma City gets possession. DP in a scoring title. The other 3, Kareem, Shaq.
They've come through the fire and out the other side of better basketball.
So not sure he got it away in time, but wouldn't have mattered. 10-point lead for the Thunder.
Much respect for him.
No one was sure he was going to even play tonight. He's been under the bench with 10 points. Julius Randle was 1 of 8 from the floor. Anthony Edwards is 1.
Alongside and won a title with LeBron James. So he's seen it up close.
Third most in NBA history. Wilt Chamberlain #1 with a... And then a kickball by McDaniels. Smart. As Holmgren gets past Randall.
And he's not yet quite able to complete it.
Holmgren just 1 of 6. McDaniels gets them both. And it's back to an 8-point game. Oklahoma. The average margin of victory for the Thunder during this stretch is 22. Is longest right now at 9, with Toronto right behind them at 8 in a row. Edwards
by Shea.
DiVincenzo into the paint, off balance at McDaniels, long pass down court, saved beautifully. The SGA and again, Coach Finch telling Edwards, we're out of challenges. I can't do anything about it. Edwards working on Wallace with the step through to Randall in the corner. Other things. Gilgeous-Alexander couldn't get the floater. A two-pointer, and instead is fouled and will go to the line.
And he drains that 3. So you get the 3 going, and now you play.
Play 3 more times. The next time here will be in mid-March. Holmgren feeds Jalen Williams. But Oklahoma City gets it across. Wallace, spot up 3.
Those hurt, right? You put some pressure on them. Mark Daigneault going to use a timeout here. What I've seen from Minnesota. It's been an abysmal offensive game. 36% you've missed.
Maybe to tie on this possession after they win the jump ball. Edwards on the step back.
That Dave. He had shed the defender. That's usually into it.
Around the Williams screen, keeps the ball, banks it up and in.
OKC side, he's been yelling from the sidelines, go faster, push the pace. Doris, is that one of the best?
Them to get to their strength, which is load up in gaps, take away the paint. I love it.
A.J. Mitchell checking into the game for Holmgren. He drives all the way to the cup. Dort wide open for as a team. Tonight, post New Orleans, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app for more. How about the Lakers? The Thunder inside 5 to go in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander with a kick out. Wallace throw by the baseline to our left, and so a technical foul was called. And there's an example of it right there. No need for that if you're McDaniels. Here's Reed for 3.
So good.
So hard to even get a contest.
Yeah, it's an incredible level.
Now this could end up being an all-time MVP race if battling some injuries, and the Bucks have lost 5 in a row.
These numbers are just ridiculous what those men are doing. This could be.
Oklahoma City looking to push the lead to double figures. So 2 more free throws here for Gilgeous-Alexander. He's 5 for 5 at the line tonight. As they look defensively compared to last year, he thinks they're better offensively.
But I think it goes.
Alexander hasn't always been the player he is now. He was a guy early in his career fighting for minutes. He's the timeline. Reed in the corner. They need. So Randall's at the line as the Thunder been over the limit.
On this team coming in, Dave. There's continuity. Obviously, the
have to go in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander to Hartenstein. Caruso open. It's in the hands of Gilgeous-Alexander. And now Mitchell penetrating the 3, but a foul inside as Naz Reid hits the floor. Let's check in with Katie for more on the great play of A.J. Mitchell in his second season.
You achieve it, which is pretty special for somebody in his young career.
Second year. Reed on the other end, attack much of that throughout the game tonight. It was the second lowest scoring first half of the season. The bag tonight for us with that. Randall stepped night for Randall, just 2 for 12 from the floor. Mitchell penetrates. Gilgeous-Alexander, now Randall on the switch, has him. Step back 2, got it. Edwards driving, fires underneath to Reed.
On their last attempt, there was a foul call, no whistle. Playing through this. Don't lose your mind, Minnesota.
Because at this